Are you interested in introducing your students to the concepts of costs and benefits through the context of their own current decisions and future endeavors? If so, then this is your day to be inspired. Over the next few minutes, we're going to walk through INSPIRE Lesson 10, Bill Morgan, Only in America. Through this lesson, your students will apply cost-benefit analysis to evaluate personal decisions, identify various personality traits shared by serial entrepreneurs, and recognize the purpose of an exit strategy for a business idea. I'm James Wilcox, and this is INSPIRE, an entrepreneurship education series powered by Economics Arkansas. When Bill Morgan escaped the Nazis in Europe, he was more concerned with survival than on building businesses. He was just a teenager when he escaped, and he would sadly never see his parents or siblings again. From a penniless immigrant to one of America's premier real estate developers, Bill's decision to find inspiration in heartache and loss encourages others to likewise replace hate with love. Using Bill's story as a backdrop, this lesson focuses on a few key concepts, namely cost-benefit analysis, exit strategies, and serial entrepreneurs. Every INSPIRE lesson offers a modular approach to the content, allowing you to scaffold and take a deeper dive into the key concepts as time and interest allow. For Lesson 10, the time required ranges from 15 minutes for the bell ringer to 40 minutes for the full lesson and extension activity. All necessary materials are provided, including visuals, student handouts, links to online resources, and a detailed list of instructions. Before class begins, print team copies of Handout 1, Video Questions, Handout 2, The Serial Entrepreneur, and Handout 3, The Serial Entrepreneur. Print individual copies of Handout 4, Planning for the End. To set the stage for the lesson, show the short 6-minute video, Bill Morgan, Only in America, found at thisiscapitalism.com. Once the video ends, ask or assign students to work together in teams of 3 to 4. Distribute a copy of Handout 1, Video Questions, to each team, and allow them 5 minutes to complete the questions together. The goal of this assignment is to learn from Bill's story, evaluating the costs and benefits of his decisions and our own. The last question provides a great opportunity to debrief your students. How can cost-benefit analysis be used to help choose between competing options, like taking a job after graduation, going to college, or enlisting in the military? Answers will vary, but encourage students to consider both the immediate costs and benefits, as well as any anticipated future costs and benefits. As time allows, offer students the opportunity to discuss their results. If you're just doing the bell ringer, you're done. But let's see how the mini lesson and extension activity continue to add value through a deeper dive. Using Visual 1, Definitions, review each definition. Explain that teams will be evaluating the roles of cost-benefit analysis and exit strategies through the perspective of a serial entrepreneur. With students still in teams of 3 to 4, distribute a copy of Handout 2, The Serial Entrepreneur, to each team. Ask teams to identify common traits among serial entrepreneurs. Answers will vary, but may include personality traits such as curiosity, time management, desire to see things grow, or hope. For Bill Morgan, there was always something new on the horizon. During his first few years in the United States, Bill worked diligently as a janitor for a shoe store. Using the knowledge he gained from this experience, he became a shoe salesman. Within his first 3 years in America, he had saved up enough money to buy a small cafe in Houston. 2 years later, he sold his cafe and used the money to buy a refrigerated truck and become a meat supplier. His refrigerated truck was then sold to help build a meatpacking house. Bill then sold his meatpacking house, invested in a piece of land, and began constructing duplexes. This experiment in real estate would become the first of roughly 1,000 apartment units that he would build over the next few decades. The continuous cycle of selling businesses to fund the next one became a signature of Bill Morgan's think bigger approach to life. Entrepreneurship is already a fairly exclusive club, and serial entrepreneurs like Bill Morgan are a rare variety. As time allows, offer 2 or 3 teams the opportunity to discuss their results from Handout 2, The Serial Entrepreneur. What personality traits did Bill demonstrate? Next, distribute a copy of Handout 3, The Serial Entrepreneur, to each team. Over the next 5 minutes, students will use their understanding of serial entrepreneurship to develop future business ideas or the next big opportunity for the provided breakfast cereal characters. Allow a few teams to present one of their next opportunity results from Handout 3 to the class. Emphasize that the goal of this activity was to look at things differently and to consider how our life experiences often prepare us for future opportunities. This is meant to get students thinking outside the box, focusing on abstract possibilities. Finally, Lesson 10 concludes with an optional extension activity on Handout 4, Planning for the End. This can be completed in class or as a homework assignment. For the serial entrepreneur, exit strategies are absolutely critical since many of their businesses are a bridge or a stepping stone to the next opportunity. And most of the time, the end isn't very glamorous. Perhaps one of the most common exits isn't planned or intentional at all. It just sneaks up. The owners close their doors and they sell off or liquidate their inventory. Using the provided chart as a guide, explore how 4 other common exit strategies have been used by large corporations. Through this activity, students are introduced to the concepts of mergers, acquisitions, IPOs, family succession, and liquidation. A good business owner is already thinking about the end, and they develop plans and strategies to help prepare them for a successful exit. Please let us know how this lesson has helped your students evaluate the costs and benefits of their current decisions, or perhaps even their own entrepreneurial endeavors. Thank you so much for watching iNSPIRE, powered by Economics Arkansas. And thank you to Stevens Inc. and their generous support for making this resource possible. For more iNSPIRE lessons, or to discover other classroom tools and professional development opportunities, visit economicsarkansas.org.